Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That good for 22 and a first down. Now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's McCaffrey. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd.
Run.
From the gun, Mayfield. Cooper's got it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 41-yard line. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Real.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Check nickel. Hey, alert 33. Alert.
On 3rd down, Mayfield gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Good. 180. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line. Watch one. Check that. Ready?
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Greystone, travel. Go. Five.
Operating from the gun, Ledford. He finds Taylor, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On 3rd down, it's Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And it's taken in at the 9. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. An update from Buffalo. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
But you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
You must be dreaming.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Hurry!
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down.
15 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Alert! Hey, alert!
Mayfield. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, alert 33.
Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Trevor Williams was shot out of a cannon there on the corner blitz. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Cooper was the intended target, but no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, 4 down. Mike one. Who that? Here we go.
To throw on second down. Ledford. Allen's got it, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Your trip is here.
6 yards. And it's third.
Two-jet bomber. So Mike number one. I see him. Mike one.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
Hey, Delta. Watch two. Hey. Choose the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch two. All day, just like that. Look at me, zipper. Hey, high 7. I got you. Mike, 2. Get it.
From the gun, Ledford. He's got Allen. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2 yards leads to 3rd down and 14.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
They've gone to the second quarter in Buffalo. It's the Patriots with the early lead over the Bills. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Watch 20. Pilot, 64, weak. Watch out.
Looking to throw. Ledford. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Watch the shift. 80 weapons.
Back to throw. Ledford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. On 4th down, Ledford. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Final play of the half. Mayfield flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Protein spill. Hey, orbit.
Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go. We got this. Patch it. Alert flare. Alert 3. Shit. Go.
Now Taylor. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And an alley, and the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Desmond King making the tackle. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. On the ground, McCaffrey. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation. Here's a run with Balaj. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kalen Balaj, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So after the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Check. Check. Hot. Recon, 132 fighter. Sponge. No. Down.
To throw again. Ledford. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. 12 yards there and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Okay, ready?
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Where's the mic? Watch one. Right here. Hit it.
Operating from the gun, Ledford. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Ready.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Throwing again. Ledford. Complete. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
General West. Deep grip.
Now a give, right side. Taylor. Sean Davis that time on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
We got 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the 42-yard line.
Greystone, travel. 2.
I'm here all day. I'm here all
Go, go.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 3. Check 3.
Shoot.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Bullet high.
Mike 2. Mike.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
You ain't got nothing. Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Ledford. Caught by Allen. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Jet bomber. Jet bomber.
Switch.
Yep.
Get him. You got it.
Go.
The give to Taylor, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Matchbox light.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Chargers.
So Mike's number 1.
Topper.
Check.
Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Mayfield now from the 50. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. First down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Forced out to his left. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 50, check 50.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point good by Catanzaro, and it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
218, jump. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, exit. Get.
Looking to throw. Ledford. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Protein spill. Look at me. Door. Let it go.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 2. So don't say nothing.
Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch twist. Slam. You got tape. Go out. SOS. Now.
From the gun, Ledford. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Nice 57's left. Yo. Pistol.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Now Mayfield lost the football. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Steelers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.